What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Metro 2033 Redux. My name is Splattercat, and welcome to one of the more iconic stages. This is the one that people tend to remember. And so today we are actually going to be working our way through a battlefield between the communists and the Nazis, and it's a nasty little section. You're supposed to be able to stealth it, but the stealth in this game is a little bit sketchy, and so things might go wrong here. Every now and again the stealth just decides it doesn't want to work today. Shoot that light out real quick. Then he's going to come back up in here and investigate. If I remember right, we want to go back down the tunnel because there's NVGs back here or something like that. I remember this part. Like the last couple episodes, I've actually been surprised how much I remember here. And so there's NVGs or something back up in here. This guy's got to go right now before he becomes a major problem for us. And so there it is. Hit him with a knife. His big armored friend over here. So the guys with armor, I'll point it out in just a second, but you need to be careful about the guys with armor because they actually have these plates that block knives. And so there's very specific spots you have to hit them in if you want them to die, namely the center of the back. And so that's where you want to go for. Now, if you look at the body right here, I don't think you can hit him in the shins, and I definitely 100% know you can't hit him in the head, and you can't hit him in the arms or shoulders because anywhere where they got that green, like, marine plating or whatever, they can't be damaged by knives. It'll knock the armor off too, and it puts them into guard mode where they run around and try and find you. Now, anyways, I remember this section because I played it like 950 times trying to stealth the whole thing. I would actually recommend that you not do that because the stealth is meh. Like, I would just stealth as far as you can, and then once things go wrong, and then you just kind of like run with it, and it should work out from there. Here's how the NVGs work. Bim, bam, bomb. They're actually kind of nice for some of these darker sections. I wouldn't use them around any light sources, though. You may blind yourself. Your retinas may suffer some very, very catastrophic damage. Oh, they're not even out of the train yet? Alright, so we gotta wait for all these little guys to get out of the train with the commissar right there. Watch out, because they're gonna turn back this way and they're gonna go down the stairs. You can have a really, really bad day if they see you. And I like to have good days. That's why I'm on YouTube. Because I'm trying to have a good day myself, and I'm trying to help you have a good day as well. And so over here on this side, we got a couple of options, but I'm gonna start out by blowing out that candle right there. Like a lantern in the wind. Never knew we made a tattoo when the lanterns blown out. There should be two guards right here. So we go numero uno maybe? Huh? And then we go numero dos over there. And so there's 1 and 2 down. Be careful because sometimes there's a bug right here where when you throw a knife, there's some guys on a floor below us. And sometimes they come up and investigate even though they shouldn't. So be careful about it. Like, be aware that at any moment, two guys with heavy armor could, like, barge up behind you for no reason. And you'll just be like, "Mrr," and you'll just get ambushed and it'll suck. I would like to turn that lantern out. I would also like for that guard to go away, but I could deal with him later. It's not a big deal. If you have to, I would recommend shooting out all the lanterns from over here, maybe. So, like, right there. Wait till he gets a little bit further away. We shoot that one out too. Well, he might come back and investigate. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Sure, go for it. That went straight through his chest right there. I saw it happen. Alright, so that guy's now dead. There's a bunch of stuff on the train car over here. If you need ammo or whatever else, this would be the location to do that from. Be careful with your flashlight. It will get you into trouble if you don't pay attention. Is there anything over on the right-hand side? I don't think so, but either way, be careful with your flashlight. If you point it at anybody on accident, it may get you killed. I'm not saying it will, but it might. Like I said, the stealth is very, very finicky in this game, so occasionally it just doesn't work the way that you want it to. That guy's standing right there. I think I should still be able to cross. We already got his lantern. We'll wait for him to go back over to the right. We'll take him out. Then we'll get the guy that's on the stairs right there. The reason being is, if I remember correctly, the guys on this top railing right here, when you go underneath, sometimes they see you even though you're in darkness and you're in stealth mode. So, it's better to get rid of the risk right now than, like, maybe have it happen later. Always aim slightly to the left when you throw knives at people. That guy's now down. How are we looking on knives, by the way? 2. Okay. Not very many. We may have to refuel in just a minute. Go back to that area over there where we had a bunch of knives laying around. But that's why it's there. So this guy on this side, a little bit sketchy. Knives bugged out. The first one went straight through him. We have to watch out for it. Unfortunately, that happens too, where the knives will go through people sometimes. I don't exactly know. Maybe it's just that the vapor trail is screwed up. I can't tell you exactly why it works or doesn't work, but sometimes the knives, they seem to go through people, and they don't count. I don't know. Just something that I've observed along the way. We'll go back and get some more knives over here. That guy isn't absolutely paramount. Like, we don't have to have him go away. We don't need to be flashing any big mountains at the beginning of his picture or anything, but I think, yeah, we had a couple more over here. So there's our +3, and I think I got the knives out of those guys right there, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. 3 more knives ready to go. We'll work on the guys on the bottom floor, then we'll see if we can get him. It's unfortunate that both knives, I think one of them I missed, but the first one, I know that went straight through his chest. You'll see it happen. You will see it happen. It's one of the reasons why stealth is actually so, stealth is so iffy in this game. Let's see if we can get the guys on the lower floor first. So there's an armored guy right there. He walks back and forth. If we could take this kid right here, he's now down. That gives us a tiny opening to go after this guy if we're really, really sneaky about it. Give me the MVG so I can aim better. Alright, right to the center of the back, and there it is. He should go down. Problem solved. So we'll turn those off real fast. Let's get our knives back. There we go. I want my stabber back, stabber back, stabber back. I want my stabber back. Alright, we got that right there. You know, it's one of those commercials that's just like eminently classic. Like, it never stops being awesome. Like, I still enjoy it every time that I see it. We still have one guard up there. I would very much like for him not to exist anymore. I don't know. Let's go back over by the fire first. Let's check this chest. See what kind of goodies we got laying around. We got some incendiaries. We got a couple of med kits and explosive. That'll work for right now. Let me go back up the stairs. And if this guy's in a position where I can huck another couple knives at him, that would bring a big old smile to my face. Because if we get rid of him, it's one patrol down for the next part, which is super sketchy. The part over there where you got to clear the machine gun nest and whatnot, it can get rowdy. It can definitely get rowdy. Alright, so this time, I think I'm going to aim a little bit higher. There we go. And that shouldn't trigger any patrols, I don't think. Now that we're good, I'm going to go back down to the bottom floor. We're going to get our knives back, and then we're going to deal with the situation down here, which I think plays into you getting a good ending or not. I mean, I think we already got, like, a mediocre ending, even if I do all the good things from here on out, because I didn't give the little kid a bullet. I just thought that was kind of bullshit. Like, you just give somebody money for doing nothing, and somehow that gives you a good ending. I'm like, well, maybe he... I'm not going to... Well... So I'm giving him a free bullet. He calls me greedy, even though I'm not. It's just like, I don't think that your services are worth a bullet. Like, You're probably going to spend it on something like peppermint or candy or something anyways. That's how I would recommend you take care of that situation. Anytime you do something good, it does a little white flash on the screen, in case you're wondering how it works. See, there was a little white kind of flash of color on the screen when I did that. The reason being is because I did a good thing. However, in so doing, let's stay low. I think I got all the guards up there. I'm going to get rid of that lantern, and let's just stay away from, like, fire, illumination, and color right now. It's a bad idea to be near it. This dude only had one bullet anyways. I don't remember if these pipes do anything. But I recall falling off, because what I tried to do is I didn't think that fall was very far before. I remember getting down on like that little part right there and trying to jump down so that I could skip the whole thing. And that's an insta-death, so don't do that. It's a bad plan. It's not going to work out for you. How many knives do I have now? 4. Okay. That should be enough. Got 4 like a golf course. We'll go up to the top. Being very, very slow and steady.
Have you heard what happened yesterday? I was there and almost got my head blown off.
I don't have my flashlight on, right? Feels like I have my flashlight on right now.
I was in the field hospital yesterday. What went on?
Those Nazi bastards hit us with a pack of suicide bombers.
Is there really someone ready to die for them?
No, the poor fuckers had that hands tied behind their back. They came running towards our roadblock and the Nazis were shooting the hell out of them from the back. Our guys thought some comrades had escaped the Nazi prison.
What happened next?
They were yelling and screaming, but no one could make it out. Nazi bitches had cut their tongues out.
Jesus.
When our soldiers went to help, they said the runners were wearing full fucking suits of TNT. Somebody said, hit the deck. barely made it. 7 guys in their unit died and blown to hamburger. 4 bombers killed, men from the Nazi prison.
7? The last time I heard it was 6.
Back this morning. His belly was all torn up. Ready for to eat.
How could a man do this to me?
I mean, it sort of begs the question, how can we do any of this to each other? I don't know. I don't have any desire in life to shoot somebody, like blow them up or anything like that, but ideology do crazy things to people. It's kind of like a recurring theme in this whole thing. The Nazis are much, much worse than the the communists suck in this game, but the Nazis are just something else. The second game explores the Nazis a little bit more in depth, and it gets pretty rowdy. It gets nasty. So we have to wait for this patrol right here to do something else, otherwise we ain't gonna make it. The lantern over there, I would highly recommend getting rid of lanterns. I don't actually think we need that. I think the MVGs are hurting me more than they're helping me right now. There's a whole bunch of guys over there. There's a singular patrol on this side. I'm going to take him, blow out that light. Now the NVGs will be helpful. And so now that we got the NVGs, pretty major advantage if you're trying to do some stealth espionage. Extra skull over here just in case somebody needs one. I don't know what that was, but apparently I was supposed to pick it up. I remember this section, but I don't remember exactly what happens here. I definitely remember this section, though. There's a gas mask and some filters right there. It also allowed us to clear out our face masks, which is a really, really good thing because ours had cracks in it. If you get hit with your gas mask on, you get cracks. I don't know. Makes sense from an immersion standpoint. I actually don't think we probably need this right here. And we can use our flashlight to make it a little bit better. If I remember right... Oh, we need a gas mask down here. Okay. I don't remember how to fix this. I don't remember how to fix this. Like, you could activate... Oh, there it is. Easy as pie. Let's throw on the gas mask real fast. Go on down and see what we can accomplish here. I don't really know if we're supposed to be down here, but it looks like a secret location. Like they added a chest down here or something. Oh, it's an alternate place where you can get some NVGs if you wanted them. Okay. We got what looks like a... What is that? Like a 545? I think it's a 545. I think it's a... I think it's a bastard. Where did I get a key at? I don't remember ever picking up a key. Weird. Okay, well apparently I had a key that I picked up somewhere. I don't know. There's some extra NVGs right here. I'm hearing the sound of Nosalises down here as well. That makes me nervous. So now that we've gotten our ill-begotten gains, or actually, I don't know if they're ill-begotten. They were just sort of found and claimed gains. There we go. Turn out the flashlight. We got Nazi soldiers. I'm sorry, we've got communists on this side who are wounded. Putting them down doesn't seem like the right thing to do. But I don't know if they actually count and they can see me. Oh, that's right. Our night vision goggles use electricity, too. I forgot about that. There we go. Let's get those all nice and charged back up. It's so amazing how everything we have connects perfectly into this one charger. If only we could get that done in the real world. Alright, so there's a guy right there. There's a guy coming down the stairs. I don't know if we're going to be able to stealth this portion. This might get really, really, really out of hand. Might be able to just make this happen from right here. He turns to there, which is actually a good thing, I think. Get him real fast. Knife to the ass takes him out. That was his Achilles heel. His Achilles heel was his ass. On this side, we got a guy right there. I don't know where he's going to end up. I'm going to fall back a little ways in case he finds the body. Those random rounds splashing around scare the hell out of me. Okay, so he's going to be right there. This is going to be a bit of a long knife if we wanted it to work. And I don't think we can do it in front of that guy either. So once he turns, maybe. Maybe. But when he turns, he might see the body too. Like right there, I think would be a good knife. One down. Yeah, they're aware of us. Back up. They are very, very aware of us. He's now down. I think they just turned on the strobe lights too. They're looking for me. How many knives do I have left? Hold on. Let me do a little bit of a stat. Oh, we got 3 knives left? Well, hell. We're doing pretty good right now, then. We're hanging in there. Yeah, they're definitely aware that something is going on. Just not aware of where it's coming from. We may have to mash our way through this. It sort of depends, but there are a lot of them there. It would be a nasty shootout that's probably not going to end well for me. Mostly I want that guy in the back to stop running around. That would be the best thing that I could ask for. I think I got him. Alright, so if he's down, took him out with the aid of our silencer. Call me silent but deadly. They call me the SBD. Setting souls free. I think they're also fighting with Nazis though right now too, so he's down. He's down. Commissar done seen us, but it doesn't matter because he's now down too. Problem solved. Let's be as careful as we can be as we advance because we just wiped out the entire communist front line single-handedly. I mean, we got to attack them from behind. So bear that in mind, is that we did have the advantage of stealth and also hitting them in an area that they didn't expect to be hit from. I think there's a big dude with a shotgun up there. Or at least a normal dude with a shotgun. Is there one more left? Or is that the only one that was up there? This next part, there's a bunch of snipers or something like that, if I remember right, and it was nasty. I think that's everybody. So he's now down. See, I didn't have to pay for a shambler. I could have got a free shambler in the next level. Sometimes I feel like an idiot when I play this game. We can take control of the machine gun, but I think we've pretty much wiped everything out. Let's throw on a flashlight real quick. I don't think there's anybody left. I think we more or less murdered everybody. Let's get our stuff back. Shouldn't he have had a knife in him? I feel like I'm missing a lot of knives right now. Did they despawn or something? I think they did. Ew. I thought those were giant bullets right there for a second. I'm like, damn, communist taking it up to the next level. That's a big-ass bullet right there. How would you keep that thing from bending, like when it fires out of the... I don't know. It seems like it'd be a little bit too large. You would have to have some kind of specialized barrel in order to launch it. And now we get to cross the Nazi lines, which is the really fun part. The communist lines are actually pretty easy. It's the Nazi lines that are a blast. Let's see what we got here. We got a couple of guns, nothing that we're going to be able to use. I feel bad for wiping out so many people, especially given the fact that, you know, we're kind of up shit creek as a species already. But they would have done the same to me, so whatever. I'm going to move up behind the tank stoppers. A couple of random rounds coming through. I think so long as we stay, like, behind stuff, we should be alright. Or not. Or they'll start shooting at me. I think I got him. Wow. I didn't expect to make that shot from out here. That was a pretty long headshot, but it works for me. Whatever. Can't really make out what's going on over there. I know there's a headlight right there. Those are all lamps. Headlight up top. So at the bare minimum, we got 2 Nazis. Got a spotlight over there that I would highly recommend getting rid of, because that light blur is just making my job very, very difficult. Reload real fast. Stay very, very low. Christ. Oh, we're getting shot through the barricade, too. The plan right now, non-existent. I have nothing. think I dropped one right there with a headshot as he came around the sandbag. But I don't know if he has to swap out the barrel or anything like that on his machine gun. Use that real quick, but I think he got us a couple times. Gave us a couple little love taps. Fun factola, shoot towards light sources in this game if you really want to wipe out a lot of people. And use medkits aggressively. Yep, couple more Nazis down. Ah, they threw a grenade at me. There was nothing I could do about that one. Where was the last checkpoint, out of curiosity? Oh, behind here. Okay, that makes sense. Well, my pride is hurt right now. It actually looks like there might be a lower platform right there. Oh yeah, there is on the left-hand side. I could have escaped that entire time, couldn't I? Oh, yeah. So where is that? There's got to be something around here that allows me to get in between these two positions. Let's go back real fast. I'm going to fall back to the communist lines. A little bit of an embarrassing death right there. But I had to have walked past a staircase or something back here somewhere. That's what I'm thinking anyways. They're already shooting at me. Yeah, right there. Something like that. That's got to be it. Let's head back. I think I messed that up pretty spectacularly by getting into a shootout. I think I crossed it that way last time too, but it looks like there might be a way across if we go down and under, which means I may not have had to actually kill any of these guys, but you know what? It was kind of fun, so whatever. I enjoy getting a little bit of shooter in my shooter games. So, let's have a little look and see what there is. So yeah, there it is right there, actually. We could have just gone underneath their lines the entire time. That's sort of embarrassing. Then again, being embarrassing is kind of what I do on the internet. Like, if I cared about my own, like, ego or anything like that, I definitely would not make videos. Because if there's something I can screw up, I can virtually assure you that I'm probably going to screw it up. Just like that right there. Let me get a little bit of a running hop right here. It sounded like that was going to fall. So while I would love to pick up my knife, whatever, we're just going to leave it. Turning out my flashlight might be a decent plan too. Alright, next pipe over. Can we make it over there? No. Looks like we have a way up right here though. There we go. What are you guys pointing at? Whatever the hell that is down there. Free gas mask if you want it. What's off to this left-hand side? It looks like we can get to the lower layer, or we can jump down to that catwalk over there. Let me hop this real fast, and I want to see where that catwalk goes. So if you drop down to there, how does that help you? Because I don't see any other connecting location. Which way are we going, out of curiosity here? Let me get my map out real fast. Mini-map! We're going that way. That's all that it cares about. Okay. So I guess put that away for right now. This is kind of like one of those blind leaps down there. I don't know if it's a wise decision or not. It's definitely got an arrow that's pointing me to drop down. I guess we could test it. It's better than walking into an entire line full of Nazis, I guess. Sounded like there was a bomb back there, too. Looks like we can actually circumnavigate the whole thing. How's my flashlight doing right now? Also, do I have my gas mask on? I do. Okay. So I think we might need it down here. Seems like the sort of location where there's going to be like a bunch of treasure. Reich. Nazi soldier done fall off the rails. That of the fight was down here at one point. Careful about traps, bombs, and explosives. Ew, it's all drippy. Driplets keep falling on my head. I hope it's not urine from a Nazi or red. It's really kinda warm, though. Driplets keep falling, oh those drips, they keep falling. It's just so foul. What is that right there? Alright, bomb right there. Thought I saw a tripwire right there for a second. Got me all nervous. I thought I saw one. I thought I saw one. There are a bunch of tripwires down here. Damn, they are all over the place, aren't they? Alright, well, I'll take care of that one. We ducked one behind us because I was able to move forward fast enough. But this whole area is looking very, very precarious. Very, very precarious, nefarious. And I don't think there's too many other words. Unless I'm just going to make one up like Ducarious. But I think people would call me on that. Like, oh, this situation is so Ducarious. I'm like, what? Hold on to Google. Here, switch out your filter, buddy. I believe in your right to breathe. And this tunnel looks like the way that we're the hell out of here. So, my name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Metro 2033 Redux. I will see you all. Oh, was there a cave-in? Interesting. Oh, there's a ladder. Never mind. Alright, so I will see you all later. Hi, do everybody.